Hi, y'all. Nice to be with you. And what the heck else? Oh, I love all the little hearts and the celebrations. It's so good. Okay. What a perfect day to do a big money ESB. Let's just breathe in that word money, 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 money. The thing that appears to be the source of all problems that actually is not and doesn't have to be. It's also not the solution to all problems. So this money ESB has been birthed out of, I don't even know how to explain. What I've been doing is searching for how to contribute to people the energetic awareness of what is really going on with what people call money, so that people would not be limited by the thing called money that they don't really know what to call it, that they don't really have a concept for, that they try to figure out, to understand, to try to do better, to try to have more of and try not to have less of, that never seems to work. And they always know there's something different possible, but they don't know how to get there. So in exploring this with ESB is an energetic exploration. And so I found that there were almost like these, I hate to say it this way because it sounds so significant, but like secret back doors that nobody knows about that I was able to discover in working with people that are not, they're not fixed, but it's a way of being that is different, that allows this thing called money to not be irrelevance, but something that can be requested, something that can be received, something that can be enjoyed, something that contributes to the ease in your life. Wow, how much is money something that should be a contribution to the ease of your life, but all you've learned is that it contributes to your struggle. Everything that is times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Now, if you've never done an ESB before, you don't have to do anything, okay? You just got to sit there. Now, some of you will be like, oh my goodness, I perceive all kinds of stuff. And if you're like me, before I did Access, I would be sitting there next to my girlfriend at the time. We would be doing this spiritual, metaphysical something, and they would be walking us through a visualization and talking about energy, right? And she would be like, oh, and I was sitting there going, I don't feel anything. So I thought I didn't get energy. And so if you're one of the people that thinks you don't get energy, don't worry about it. It's not what you thought it was, okay? You don't have to feel anything. What I'm interested in is the spaces that open up for you here, but also the biggest part is what will open up for you in the next few days, weeks, and months as a result of you being here, okay? Okay, here we are, kids. I don't know about you, but about 10, 15 minutes before this started, I was like, felt like somebody turned on my light switch. I'm like, I feel like I'm walking on electrical pads right now. Whew. Some energy. I wonder what you know that nobody has ever asked of you regarding the thing that people refer to as money. Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive it, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. And if you're a person who, a friend of you invited you to this, you've never heard of this, you've never heard of Access, you never heard of the clearing statement that we just ran, you can find the clearing statement at theclearingstatement.com. It's a way of changing everything with way more ease than should be possible. But also just see what it contributes. The worst that could happen is nothing happens, which I don't think that's gonna happen. And what I'd like you to do is start to notice the subtleties of what presents itself to you. The subtleties of, sometimes you just get a whisper. That whisper is your awareness. Anytime you're willing to follow that awareness, your world gets greater. Anytime you're willing to follow that whisper and acknowledge that whisper and nurture that whisper, because for a lot of us, our knowing, our very being and how it communicates initially shows up as a whisper. It doesn't show up as a shout. It doesn't show up as a booming voice. It shows up as a whisper. And if we're willing to acknowledge that that whisper is us, if we're willing to follow that whisper wherever it leads us to magic and miracles. And what would it be like if those of us desiring more consciousness, and what is consciousness? Where everything exists and nothing is judged. What would it be like if those of us desiring more consciousness could allow ourselves to have the money and the ease with money and the ease with the thing called money and the ease with receiving and the ease with abundance of all wonderful things that would allow us to have the easiest time ever creating more consciousness as our world. My friend Gary said to me one time, can you change the world more with money or without money? And I went, oh my God, with. And he said, my point of view is the purpose of money is to change people's realities for the greater. And I went, okay, I'm willing to have it now. That was the day my financial reality started changing. Now, what if you didn't have to struggle financially to prove that you're a savior of the world? What if you could give up the idea that you need to be a savior of the world? What if you could be a bringer of possibilities, an inviter to possibilities for us all, instead of having to be a savior of the world? Everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Oh, yeah, there's this thing called the Big Five that we found recently. Presumptive realities, needs of reactive realities, needs of reactive response systems, artificial intelligence actualizers, and the fifth element being a savior of mankind. If you have anything come up, I highly suggest Pak and Pod the Big Five. Just go, fuck you, Big Five, Pak and Pod. Okay, kids. You may want to close your eyes for this next part. Or maybe I do. I'm not sure. You may not want to see what's coming. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, baby. What if all of us desiring consciousness, willing to choose that, which would be so different that we could actually create it, had more money combined than all the billionaires on the planet who desire to consume the planet? Now, that seems like an either-or situation, but doesn't have to be. What if money isn't at all what you thought it was? It will bring up every point of view somebody has. What if money isn't at all what you thought it was? What if money isn't what anybody thinks it is? Oh my God, there's a skunk with a bow. That's cool. Oh, it's a cat. Okay. Now, all the Big Five that tells you that there is some solution, that there's some perfect solution, some perfect formula, some perfect program, something, so that you come to something like this, you're like, oh, maybe this will be the perfect solution to money. But what if there isn't one? What if it's just choose every single day according to what would make your life what you would actually like it to be? And apparently you will be the first conscious billionaires, which would be really awesome. Because there's people with a lot of money who, whatever, blah. Apparently you'll be the first conscious billionaires if you choose it. That'd be really cool. So it's not at all what we bought. It's not at all what we've been taught. What if there is a totally different reality beyond this reality? And what if there is no secret formula to get there? What if it's choosing every single day, what can I do and be today to have all the money I desire and all the ease with money I require Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poveds, and beyond. Now, for those of you noticing that something is occurring, it's always interesting to me because I started doing these sessions with one person on one table, working on one person with one body on one table. It was still weird, but that made sense. And then over many years, I got to working on many people. And then during COVID, I got to work on many people only online. And I'm like, shit, it's still working. Okay, can I just point out something? My entire idea of what I'm attempting to introduce you to here is there's something beyond what we call reality that is where all the magic is. See, in reality is right and wrong, good and bad, judgment, positive, negative. Everything is figured out, figure outable. It's where the big five is, all this stuff we've been talking about. And if you don't know what the big five is, call your facilitator and have them explain it to you. But the fact that here I am in Budapest, and you're somewhere else around the world, thousands of miles away, most of you, and it still fucking works. Is that not an indication that there is some funky ass shit available in our world? So why do we keep trying to believe that money fits some construct, some linearity, something that people told us? By the way, most of the people, how many of the people where you learned your money shit from and your money problems from were shit with money? Everything that is times a gazillion, and all the big five you adopted from them about money, where you destroy and upgrade it all, please. Times a gazillion, right, wrong, about all nine, pod, puck, shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Oh, rub my belly for money. That was awesome. Okay, so just an acknowledgement that, dude, there's some weird stuff. Weird meaning of spirit, fate, or destiny. Weird meaning not explainable by reality. If you tap into that more, the more and more and more you allow that into your world, the more and more money is going to go from a solidity and a thing that has actual points of view to something that has malleable, non-solid points of view, which is where the magic is. When you're doing solidity, you can't do magic. When you're doing solidity, you can't receive miracles. When you're doing solidity, only your solidity and your point of view, the positive, negative, right and wrong is all there is. What if where you create money is fucking miraculous? Everything that is times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, pock, shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. I like it. It's making me feel so good. And somebody asked for a lot of stuff that I don't have time to read. That's awesome. Keep asking, baby. Just know there is no wrong request. What? Nope, no wrong request. There are just some requests that are tiny and limited and based on need that are not going to serve you as well as a request that is not based on need, but based on possibilities. But sometimes it takes a while to figure out which is which. Especially if you've lived your whole life based on money is to solve a problem and you always have problems. So you always have a money problem, and money is to solve the problem. And you never get enough money to solve all your problems. So you always have problems. So you always look through the eyes of a problem at everything as though everything is a problem that must be solved, including money, including the amount of money, including the money you desire. And so when you ask from that place, you have a need to solve your problem, and the need leads to greed. And it always excludes you and the generosity of spirit, you as a being be, which is totally okay. No wrong request, because sometimes it takes a while to recognize that there is nothing wrong with us. And we actually are abundant creatures living in an abundant world of our creation. What the fuck? And here's the interesting part is I totally get what it is to be stressed out about money. Oh, dude. Yep. I asked for something that's personal to me. I feel like a selfish asshole. Exactly. But notice how when you ask for it, it's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And look at this. If you're getting lighter, remember what's light is true for you. But also when you get lighter, you're bringing more lightness to the world. So if you're like, I would like a new pair of bedazzled roller skates, and it makes you so light to think about, why is that wrong? That is not wrong. So everything you bought from mommy and daddy, that there are wrong requests and you ask for too much. And goodness, we used to have money before you came along. All the lies you bought from mom and dad about money, about the creation of money, about how you and your request and your desire and your demand is a problem for other people because they can't fulfill it, rather than recognizing that they used to have that too and they were made wrong for it and they made you wrong just because they were made wrong, and they've learned that they can't have that fulfilled for them, so it shouldn't be fulfilled for you either. All the big five, will you destroy and create it all, please? Times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, povads, and beyond. No, baby. You notice something different is showing up? Okay. And that's all you got to know. Something different is showing up. I don't know what it is, but something different is showing up. That is all you need to know. Now, stop trying to solve the problem. Stop trying to solve the problem. What if there is no problem, my beautiful friends? Ever again. We have a book in access called How to Become Money. One of the things in there is I am money, I am power, I am control, I am money, power, control, spirituality. I don't remember. I forget. So much for trying to give you that tool. Oh, creativity. Thank you. I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness. There, see? A bunch of people are way better at giving you these tools. But it's an interesting thing because control is spoken about as that will what allows something to show up as it can. Oh, the level of allowance in that. Okay, so in a week, we're going to start a 16-day journey of money ESBs, something I've never done before. This particular, I don't know what may be going on for you, but some of you are saying, wow, I feel light. I've got chills. I got all these different things. My sense is that's actually how you, when you follow that, the thing called money will no longer be the relevance that you use to limit you. I am power, I am awareness, I am control, I am creativity, I am money. Mm-hmm. I like that. And also the time slowing thing. Yeah, that's what it's like. Where it's your presence in a different way. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. There is no answer. There are only possibilities, my beautiful friends. I need to read this comment, and then I'm going to shut up again. Oh, I like the flowing. That's awesome. Always when something shows up like stuck energy with money, I try to beam into this funky magic energy and it changes everything. There you go. Boom. Yep, you are the energy. You are. Ooh, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Imagine our world in its future with all of us having so much ease with this thing called money. That's what I'm asking for. Will you please also? With all those seeking consciousness, with all those seeking and demanding and asking for the beyond reality possibilities. Now realize some of you don't believe it and you're trying to overcome. What if you didn't try to overcome? What if instead of trying to overcome the idea that you don't believe that it's possible or whatever that is for you, that stuck place you're trying to avoid and defend against and prove doesn't exist? What if instead you're like, wow, that's true. I've had different beliefs. I believed that it's difficult. This cannot exist. And you lowered your walls and barriers. See, because you are the gift, your being is the gift. And so, what if you then looked at the energy of these things that you, in an effort to try to have something different, you're like, oh, well, I don't have that point of view, I have this point of view, which is the same thing that affirmations are based on, which is also why affirmations don't work for very long. What if instead you were like, I'm going to do something different now. I am going to lower my walls and barriers. I'm not going to avoid all this stuff, all the family stuff. My family avoided like crazy and they did weird fucking shit. Okay, fine. I'm not going to avoid that. I'm not going to avoid that they did all the weird shit. I'm not going to defend that I don't have this. I'm not going to defend that I do. I'm not going to defend that it's actually mine. Yes, I may have grown up around it, in proximity to it. I'm not going to prove any of this is mine anymore. And all the big five, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds, like all the presumptive realities that this is mine, pock and pod. All the reactions I've tried to have to where I've tried to have a better reaction so things would turn out better, pock and pod. Everywhere I've tried to save the fucking world and everywhere I think that the money can be artificially intelligence actualized, pock and pod. So now I'm going to be there with all the stuff that I've been trying to avoid as a way of changing, defend against as a way of not having to deal with. And I am going to simply be with it. Hello. Hello, lies. Hello, crazy. Hello, limitations. Hello, mommy and daddy's points of view. Hello, everybody else's points of view. Hello, socialism. Hello, Europe's point of view. Hello, California's point of view. California is a new socialist country, if you don't know. Hello, India. Okay. Hello, all of our fucking countries around the world in all their different ways. And I'm looking over here because for me, that's where they all are. They're like, here it is. This is true. This is you're young. You're stuck. You're that. You need to pay attention to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Lower your walls and barriers and just observe it. And while you're doing that, Let's start to unwind, unlock, and undo what makes that real and true for you, as though it has to be real and true for you forever a moment more. How do I communicate with my consciousness? You are your consciousness. Ask to be aware of what your being knows. Oh, I'm so glad India's changed after SOP. Hallelujah. Yeah. And wow, it's changing your blood pressure. Cool. And a lot of you didn't pay attention to me, dude. And notice how every one of us can see in our countries the unique twist. And one of the main things that we have used in every country and every family around the world to hold in place the unique limitation is a particular money recipe of limitation. Dude, hello, particular recipe of money limitation that country, family, like everything, all of you, I see you all. Wow, hello. Shit, I thought you were all mine. Oh my God, no wonder I thought I was fucked up. No wonder I thought there was some magic formula that would come along and match you and you and you and you and you and all of you and all the twists of you and all of you and everything I picked up and all of you. But holy shit, none of you are mine. By the way, if you're not watching all of the translators while I do that, this is very entertaining, I gotta say. Okay, just got to acknowledge because we're doing this. It's very helpful energetically, I must acknowledge. So look at this. All of this, not yours. Not you as a being. Holy motherfucking shitballs. Everything that is, and all the big five. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine. Shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. I don't have an answer for you, beautiful you, but I do have a lot of space of possibilities and questions. Cool. First time traveling for any class. Yay. Okay, I don't have any answers, but I do have a lot of questions. And how many lies do you have that there's an answer for money that you just haven't figured out yet? So you keep looking for the right answer and the right, good, perfect, and correct answer. And how much of that doesn't allow you to be the question that would allow you to change it far easier than you could with requiring an answer? Ooh, baby. What is possible we have never considered, and are you willing for us to be that now, please? On 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 12. And on 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. 12 is a change in realities, has never existed before. 7 is a miracle. Holy sheesh balls. Woo, baby. Mm. Mm. Thank you. And I love it. I finally understood that money comes and goes. You don't have to hold on to it. And it's for creating ease in our lives. Yay. Heart chakra's opening. Yay. Dizzy. Yay. Whew. Oh. Wow. Oh, I like it. Finally, congruent asks with money. I'm so happy. Yay. Yep. Just be the miraculous. Ooh, baby. Whew. What if, wow, money were no longer ever able to be a reason and justification for the consciousness you would not choose? Or how much have you tried money as a thing that not having it pushes you forward to choose to get over your limitations so you get more conscious? Oh, cool. Rainbow after the 7. Wow. Hmm. 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 It's love how we cannot exceed 1.1 thousand on the Zoom. It's got the sense of a lot more people in a lot more places. Let's put it that way. Whew. Whoa. Oh. Huh. Yeah, it's in lots of places. I love it because when we were looking at doing this, there's a somewhat relatively large group of people that are on our database that I have invited. And this one, I was like, no, let's invite the whole fucking world. What if we together, without even realizing it, are that invitation to a world that knows the possibilities and future are available for us to choose? Yep. Wow. 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 Double, triple, quadruple. Wow. Happy birthday. And yes, let's change the future of our world. Talk to people forever about not buying into the bounds of what reality presents as though it is all that is. This is another step. Oh, let's try another thing. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. I am the lock. My body is the key. I am the lock. I am the locks. Our bodies are the keys. Now is the time and space and future to destroy and create all locks and keys, and to actualize futures with money as total ease. Times a godzillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. As near as I can tell at this point, choosing more consciousness, which is more awareness, less judgment, more possibilities, less solidity, less reality in anything, more lightness, will be one of the keys to having total money ease. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. And you can frack, but we've kind of upgraded the frack. Oh, baby. If you're going to faint, make sure you're in a soft place. Turn on your side before you pass out. There you go. Yes. I like that. Whew. Dear universe, dear consciousness, we would like to relax into all the gifts that you offer, that you let us know are available. We'd like to relax. We would like to allow ourselves to be contributed to. So bring something called the photon wavelength energy into your body, please. And photons can either be a particle or a wave. But the wavelength is a connection throughout the entire universe. It's like the wave never ends and it keeps moving throughout the universe. The particulate is what we get with this reality, the staccato forms of judgment and da, 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 da. Wow. Now let's ask for whatever that thing called money is, whatever all the elements of what is misidentified or called money here. Let's do some tens, which is a way of broadcasting that photon wavelength energy into our bodies and our lives. And if you don't know what all this stuff is, it's all in the foundation class. By the way, everything about money that comes up, Pakampad the Big Five, please. Okay. We're gonna do some tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I love it. Holy fuck, don't Dain and drive. Oh, see, I told you something's happening. Oh, I tell you, goodness. It's so interesting to be doing this and remember when I didn't believe in energy, quote unquote. It's not something to believe in or not. It just is. I know it did sound like a bell. I noticed that too. Oh, baby. Oh, motherfucker. Let's all walk behind the veil together. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. Now is the time. Now is the space. Now is the future to destroy and uncreate all locks and keys and eliminate and eradicate all aspects of limited monetary financial wealth reality for now and all eternity. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and fuck, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. 16 days, here we come. That was a beautiful acknowledgement. Said you have nature's energy. Thank you. That is us. Hmm. The adoration is mutual. Thank you. Yeah. Said when you said walk behind the veil together, I'll walk behind the veil together. I could finally sense I'm not in this alone. Like a riot for consciousness not to be denied. Boom. And it's funny because there are certain things I say like that that I really doubt saying. Like I go, hey, not sure I should say that one. Those are always the ones that people go, thank you so much for saying that one. I made a choice a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever, to be as weird as I actually am. Because I know when people come to Access, they get some part of this and they actually like, yes, let's go. And I also know how strange it can seem to the rest of the world, and I don't fucking care anymore. The rest of the world can have whatever point of view it wants. It does not matter any longer to me. I'm going to be as weird as I actually am. So just providing that as a possible invitation to you. Because look at it, if you're weirder, you're going to have more ease with money, more ease with miracles that create money. Mm-hmm. Whoa. That was like a 1,000,000,000,000-year journey. Oh, baby. So, oh, wow, sorry, a couple more minutes of whoa. You are welcome, beautiful people. Oh, mm. You are crucial to this world's future, my beautiful friends. Which is why so many people have tried to invalidate you and stop you and limit you. Don't buy it anymore. Look for the gift of you and how it creates a greater world for all of us, please. Starting, which I'm sure you didn't hear because Zoom likes to mute when I yell it in your direction. Thank you. Wake up, live, and thrive, my beautiful friends. Whatever that is for you. Wow. And please listen again. Thank you. Mm. 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 Thank you for the acknowledgement. For those of you who've done a lot of these, this may just be the beginning of what ESB will be in the future, by the way. Because I don't ever choose to become less, only greater. I invite you also. Thank you, beautiful people. We're not done yet, by the way. By the way, I'm not the one who knows, like, I mean, I know, but I'm not the one who determines. It's not my mind or my thought that determines when we're done. Thank you for that. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. I am the lock, meaning you, I. I am the lock. Our bodies are the keys. We are the locks. Our bodies are the keys. Now is the time. Now is the space. Now is the future. To destroy and uncreate all locks and keys. And to now destroy and uncreate the broadcasting systems for techie reality, wherever they may be. Times a godzillion. That all 9 pod poc shorts boys, both SMP. Oh. Yeah. And on 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 21. 5, 9, 11, 14, 19, 20, 21, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2020, 20, 20, 20. Oh. Wow. Yep. Oh. Oh. Would love to hear from somebody who is their first ESB. Oh goodness. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Damn. Okay, beautiful you. Oh, cool. That's awesome. And thank you all who have done many also, and a few, and thank you all. Thank you for waking up at 4:30, 3:30 in the morning. Oh, okay, my beautiful friends. Wow. Say again, please listen again. The energy will be different each time. And there'll be some times where it feels like it slogs along, where you're like, keep listening until it goes again. You'll know. Follow your knowing. Please get your bars run. And my suggestion would be get to a bars class, a foundation class, a Being You Changing the World class if you haven't. There's so many tools in those that will change everything for you. Wow. 16-day ESB is coming up in about a week. And also, we have so many resources and access. So many from so many beautiful facilitators. You can find a lot of stuff from me on my website. You can go to the Access Consciousness website, look up a facilitator in your area. There's so many ways to experience way more of what's possible. And wow, what else is truly possible? And realize one other thing, please. One of the things I've heard, well, one of the things I've talked to people about for many years is what's required to change, well, like our fundamental reality, but also our money situation, is having a sense of the having a sense of anything that invites you to more of the space of your reality. And for me, it's like, I used to listen to classes all the time, and that's part of the reason I started making YouTube videos, because I wanted people to have a place to go where there was an energetic source for them to keep tapping into. So write down a list of all the energetic resources, all the things that make you feel more like you. And like I said, it's like, you can go to my YouTube channel. I've got thousands of videos. Okay. We have a lot of products, all kinds of stuff. You can go to my website. There's all kinds of free stuff there. There's the Being You Changing the World book. There's the free first chapter that's on audio. It's an hour long. All of these things are like, because the more you tap into, the more you choose this space of, and I know I mentioned some of the things I have, but we have thousands of facilitators and access. They're amazing people. Please seek them out. Okay. And find who's got a vibration that contributes to yours. But also write down the list. Maybe running, maybe working out, maybe a massage, maybe great sex, maybe getting your bars run, maybe getting a body process, maybe listening to ESCs or ESB. I got these 10-hour loops on YouTube that people are telling me they love. They go to sleep, it just changes their whole world. Whatever it is, please, the more you continue to tap into the space of you, the greater everything gets. Ooh, jumping horses. Fuck yeah, absolutely. Oh, and my tour of consciousness. Thank you. I don't want to make this a commercial about me. I just want you to know these things are available. Okay. And oh, by the way, ESB is tomorrow here in Budapest. So if any of you feel like your anus is being extracted through your nostrils, you may know what's going on. Now that you're, aware of, connected to part of this ESB universe. And the other thing I'm going to say, every single day, write down, where do I need to put my attention today to create the future I desire right away? And what can I be and what can I choose that will create what I truly desire? And if I were truly creating my life today, what would I choose right away? And then the last one is, if money were not the issue, what would I choose here? And then we have so many other questions, so many other things. But I wanted to give you those 4 or 5 as a morning thing. Oh, also, waking up miraculously. I created a You Got This audio called Waking Up Miraculously. And it's my gift to all of you. Go get it. Like I would say right now, if you haven't gotten it already, if somebody can put the link in here, that would be very helpful. It's my gift. I made it free for the world because I would like you to have that, because those days when you wake up and you feel like a miracle, you know you're a miracle, things show up miraculously, and that's you. And the way you change money shit is miraculously, because that's you. There's a lot more available, a lot more possible, and I very much look forward to enjoying far more of this journey with you all. And thank you so much for your contribution to this. Me doing this alone would have been far less successful. Thank you all. Mwah. See you soon somewhere for a big friggin' hug. Bye-bye for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.